Hi guys, I'll be answering anonymous questions. I posted Ask Me Questions anonymously via the NGL app on my Instagram stories weeks ago. And I've gotten a total of 20 anonymous questions. Well, I'm not so sure if they are all questions. They might be just random statements, but we'll see. I wanted to capture myself opening up these questions that you guys have given me. I think I'm just going to read out the questions and let's see. Did you dream about last night? Wow. Okay, interesting. Why do I have a feeling my sister is on this? Before 15 Big Dreams, did you have your own business? If yes, what happened to it? I'm here for you. What do you love about yourself? Do you like anyone at the moment? Okay. Does what you are doing generate sufficient income? How do you convince others to take up your service? The worst advice you've ever given? The worst advice you have ever given? Not have I got that. Oh, okay. How would I know if that's the worst advice? You have a good style. Why do you want to start this business? If you don't mind sharing, can you tell us how's your sale funnel? Very anonymous questions. It's really scary to answer these questions because I don't know who are they from. Well, that's the point of anonymous, isn't it? Okay, so let's not waste time. Okay, the first question is, what do you love about yourself? I guess that I love that I'm determined. I am determined to get what I want. When I want something, I am definitely not born this way. I believe that certain past events have led me to become who I am today. Second question, what's your favorite place to shop? Okay, I don't think that I have a favorite place to shop. I can shop anywhere. Recently, I've been shopping mostly online. I haven't been shopping for myself. So like every single time my husband asks me if I want to get something, I'll say that, everything is okay. Everything is enough. I have enough clothes, shawls, bags. I'll usually just get things for my kid. As of late, I think I've been browsing through a lot of house decorative items. Yeah, I'm also thinking of getting a plant for this room. Let's see. I don't know whether to get a fake one or a real one. You ever think about having the ability to teleport? Yes, only because it's free. I go to my parents' place every single week, and that most of the time I grab. So that's like $10 off. If that's gonna keep happening for every week, to and fro $10, that'll be around $100 a month plus minus, which I find a lot. So I will usually just muster the courage to go take public transport with 2 kids and a big bag, and yeah. So teleport really sounds sure. Next question, before 15 BD, did you have any business? If yes, what happened to it? Interesting story. I do have a business before I start the current business right now. It is still 15 BD. So 15 BD pivot twice since I started in 2015. The first business, I was previously selling magnetic bookmarks. So in my 20s, I was doing a lot of reading, and I had the idea to create magnetic bookmarks and sell them because I was inspired from a business who sells stickers, pretty cute, cool, cartoonish stickers. And I thought like maybe I could create something similar, but it's gonna be bookmarks for readers like me. And my first design was this Naal shaped magnetic bookmarks for my non-Muslim friends. And Naal is Arabic for sandals, and we know that Naal means it's a slipper shape of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I had cut out these palm size magnetic bookmarks and some itty-bitty ones, and I sold them for around $2 to $4. And I did that for 2 years, and I stopped because I wasn't making any money. Or so I thought. Back then I wasn't sure of an effective way to make money, how a better way to sell online. I also remember that I gave a lot of bookmarks away for free as sponsorships. So back then I thought sponsorships were really cool. It can help me to promote my brand, my products, but I'm not getting anything. I'm not gaining followers, I'm not gaining sales, and maybe the demand for magnetic bookmarks wasn't a lot, but that was it. And then on top of that, I was cutting these bookmarks by myself. So I was cutting around 100 to 150 per sponsorships, and it's tiring. The reason why I didn't outsource the cutting of the bookmarks is because I want to cut costs. I want to try to do everything on my own first, use whatever that I have first, then I start to explore or outsource. I also remember that I started with 500 as the capital investment. Do you know who invested that 500? It was my fiance, my now husband. Very lovely. He's trying to support me and my business, but the business venture failed. I wish I could have shared what would I have done differently. Maybe that's a video for another day. This is a good idea. Yeah, thanks to whoever who asked me this question. The next question, do you like anyone at the moment? If you have been following me, I am happily married with 2 kids, but I'm gonna take it as if you're asking me in the business side of things. So do I like or follow anyone at the moment? So yes, I do. I follow a lot of people. So at the moment, I'm currently consuming a lot of content from Danko, particularly his one-man business model. I read a lot, but I haven't had time to internalize it or plan or apply it to my current business. I'm still exploring on the idea. It's interesting. I don't know if being a one-man only show is okay in the long run. I've not yet think about where I want to go from here, but when I do, probably I'll do another video on it. That's another great idea. I'll do that. The next question, does what you're doing generate sufficient income? Another interesting question. When I first started selling my workshops and my services at the end of 2020, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't have a plan on how to make money, or how to generate income, what more sufficient income. And back then it was, okay, I'm gonna do a workshop, I'm gonna price it at 25, boom, that's it. That was the plan. And fast forward to today, I believe that I grew through my experience, and 15 Big Dreams now is a creative agency, and I am much more confident in my business. I have learned to price my services and my workshops a lot better. I also know very well what I need to do to get clients, how to get them on call, or how to do a close. It is all due not only from my past experience, but also due to the advice from my business buddies, my business mentor, my husband. Conversations with them sparks me to read more about how to improve my business and go through courses after courses. Wait, am I answering the question? Okay, yes. So you need to understand that I grew. So when I was starting out, I'm only generating income for myself. It's enough for myself. But now that I grew in my business, it is enough to sustain my family and my lifestyle. Okay, so the next question, how do you convince others to take up your services? Right, convincing to me means a sale process, and usually this happens in the discovery call with a lead. At the start of my business, I was closing sales in the DM. It was easy, I would say, because it was in 2020, everyone's at home, everyone's hungry for knowledge, everyone wants a different way to do business. It was easy to close in the DMs. So I did not even get them on call with me. I just closed them in the DM, send invoice, there we start work. So as my business grow and I take on a couple of clients, I'm unable to give or have a full conversations with leads via the DMs. So a discovery call is needed so that I don't lose attention. So how was I able to convince my leads to take up my service? Is essentially is a skill. A skill that I learned through countless of YouTube videos, and of course from my business buddies and my business mentor. So I watch how big marketeers close during a presentation. I read books about sales and how to close. I listen to Chris Do's videos on how to close, and he does role play, by the way. So I would really encourage anyone who wants to learn how to get clients and go through the sale process, watch his videos. They are extremely good. I also have to give credit to my business coach for pushing me and equipping me with how to handle objections. So if you're listening, thank you, Hanafi. You're the best. In summary, I guess here are my personal lessons to do a close. That is answering to the question on how I convince clients to get my service, first you need to understand the potential client. You need to understand where are they coming from, the products or the service that they provide, all of that. The next one will be to acknowledge the need. What is it that they want help from you? And then you list down, this is the important bit which most of the time I forgot. So you list down exactly how you're gonna come in to help them. And always come in to help, not come in to sell. That's another mindset issue that I had to go through in order to do a close. And then you tell them the cost of your service, and then you pause. The pause is the important bit. Do not say anything more after you tell the cost of your service. And then you follow up, and always follow up until they say no. So that was a summary of how to do a close via a call. But I have to say that having a solid digital presence is also important. Share your expertise online, help people earn a quick win through your content. Let your leads know that you're good at what you do online. The next question, if you don't mind sharing, can you tell us how your sales funnel, how is my sales funnel? Okay, I love this question. Thank you for asking. So I have a sales funnel, but my funnel has holes in them. So it's not perfect. Your question reminds me that I need to work on my sales funnel. So here's what I've built for myself. For anything that I do, I need to know who am I doing it for. Denko says in his blog that you must create and understand every single touch point that a user can come in contact with on your brand. I grew through the Instagram funnel that I built, and on top of the funnel we have the strangers. These people who are new followers, they just land on my page. I'm essentially giving you like a mini training of the 4 followers that we have, but okay, quick one. So strangers, I will personally welcome them via DM. I converse with them. I will ask them any questions, simple ones, just to get to know them, get to know their business, how long have they been in business. And if they require an explanation on certain areas, I will get them on call. If not, I will direct them to a content that I already have on my feed or on a video on my YouTube that answers their question. And if they are interested to learn more, I would also get them to download my free Instagram checklist to capture their email. So going down the funnel, we have the hesitators. So these are the followers who still hesitates after they know about you, they know that you are an expert in this particular field, and they're not entirely convinced on how you can help them. So this is where I do a lot of educational form of content. So I get their attention by creating content on my feed. You will see that I do a lot of results, a lot of educational form of content. And I also do mini trainings sometimes on my Instagram stories. I will also promote them to get on call with me. I do this on my Instagram stories. So it's not just a discovery call. I'm giving them direct tips on how to create better content. Or maybe let's say they want to use Reels for business, I'm gonna share tips on that. The next part of the funnel are clients. So they are people who trust me to work with them. They are either my social media management clients or my students from my past workshops. I would of course give my best in my services that I do, my workshops that I do for them. And then finally we have the loyal fans. So loyal fans are people who have worked with me but they no longer need my services or they no longer need my workshops. I do keep them close in my close friends list on Instagram stories. So I would occasionally promote my workshops to them, or I will get their help to refer me to any other clients who need help with social media management or content creation, all of that. So that's my sales funnel that I heavily used on Instagram. If you have been following me, you know that I'm not only on Instagram, I'm also on YouTube, Medium, LinkedIn. If you'd like to find out more about how I incorporate the other social media platforms in my funnel, that's an interesting idea too. Give this video a thumbs up, and with that is all for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any questions, I love to answer them in the comment section. See you in the next video.